Hey everybody, welcome to Amazing Cheesemaker Simulator. Today, we're going to be making cheese. I think that's what we're doing anyway. We have some chores first. This is a fun one. Fun for you, not so much for me. Yatoi aloe fruit mixed with food. You were told about this. This is true. I remember a comment from a viewer that told me exactly about this, but it seemed like absolute nonsense to me. And it's like, this cannot be real. This cannot be accurate. But look what's going on right here. We have no aramid fiber because we have no terephthalol chloride. And we have none of that because we have no fruit. We have no fruit because the line is jammed. What's this? What's this? Fish food on the Yatoi aloe line? That doesn't make even a little bit of sense. That is negative sense. And then look what I do right here. I put fish food on the Yatoi aloe line. What the? Okay, so what has happened here is a situation where this is not properly regulated, right? So, Mr. Whale, I want you to take a lap, please. That's interesting. How'd you get to the bottom of this and still have everything on you? That's weird. This is weird. This is full up and starting to rot. This can't go because no Yatoi aloe. Yatoi aloe gets into this one right here by getting picked up. That's a lot of biocrud. And that's not getting out. Okay. Maybe we should look at this first. Why aren't you flushing this, my friend? Right? Oh, you're stack inserting. But there's also biocrud on this, which will make its way. Oh, so it's jammed because of stack inserting. Oh, so we can't do this. This is just not how it works. Okay. Just it don't work like that. I accept that. All right. So it has to work like that. Now it's starting to clear a little bit more. Okay. So this is one problem here. I kind of wanna do this. Right? Why aren't you doing the thing? Oh, because I've clipped it. That's why. Okay, in you go, and now it'll go at full speed forever and ever. Congratulations. Okay, so we're going to clear this, and that is good. This is the Yatoi aloe. Okay, so that's getting rid of the seeds now. However, we still have a problem in that I have wired this up completely incorrectly. So, Mr. Whale, I want you to just take a lap, please. So this is putting it on this line, which is out, and it's trying to do the same thing here, but this is not out. We're supposed to be over on this side in order to be properly symmetrical. However, that's not what's happening here. This is Yatoi aloe seeds. There you go. Now wait. And we want to just pick that up, and we want to take that and put it back in, and that's how it gets out. Okay. So, maybe we have corrected this problem. Maybe this will come spring to life. Oh, go look, Yatoi aloe coming back. We still have to deal with the aftermath of our bad decisions, which is that this line is polluted. It's polluted with deluxe fish food. Not really a sentence you expect a sane man to ever utter, huh? Polluted with fish food. Not just fish food, good fish food. How is this ever going to work, by the way? See, look, it's trying to insert, but it's going to insert on the far side. So how's this ever going to work? Okay, we're going to have to take another pass at this. In addition to this pass I'm taking, once again, spoilage completely wrecking me. We're all going to do like, Ah, good. So what happens when these rot out? It goes off the bottom, right? Then what's wrong with you? This just doesn't exist. This should never happen. Because we have that down there. And that does happen. All right, so this is working again, be it ever so slowly, at the speed of fruit. And then we'll start making aramid fiber again. Great. And that will wake up some of the more advanced areas of the factory. Congrats. Who wants seeds? No one wants seeds. Absolutely nobody wants seeds. Oh, we're going to be here a while, huh? Kind of feel like I should stack insert out. Because it's going to be all just one stuff, you know? And we have a whole bunch of hands at the end, so why not? You can't just burn these things, can you? No. Sad, I say. All right, good. You just continue trashing these seeds. And we're actually through the clog right now. All right, so the Yatoi Elo, I think we have a little bit of a clog right there. Okay, this is still a clog. Good. Glad I didn't leave. Take that. And now, right there. Excellent. And if I look right here, yes, this is getting out of the way. And so how I ask, how do we get Yatoi Aloe in here, right? Because this is part of our grand problem. Actually, how do we get BioCrud out of here? Because it kind of looks like we don't, which is fabulous. See, BioCrud needs to get on this line right here, and you, my friends, are not set up for crud. So it kind of looks like BioCrud just never leaves. It's here with us forever. Isn't that lovely? We have friends forever. BioCrud. Okay, so BioCrud now leaves the system. That's great. And now Yatoi Aloe enters the system ever so slowly. There, now we're making the fish food again. Okay, so it would be disastrously optimistic to say that things are going well. However, I will say that things are going. And so the fruit is being split. And that's not the best, but it's the best we can do. Okay. So, great. I remember the kind viewer telling me about this. And me just going, this guy is crazy. No way this is a problem. Well, he's still crazy, all right? It was never a problem. You didn't see anything. It was like, there was never a problem here. It's like, no, it's done. It's done. It's done. All right. Neodymium magnets. Seriously, though, the people that watch and actually pay attention and tell me when I screw things up, really kind of amazes me. I've always pictured this as being more second modder content while you do your own thing. But for the people actually watching and actually seeing me screw up, like there's two possibilities here. Either there's people that really, really watch and are paying enormous amounts of attention, which is surprising to me, and this is all aramid fiber right there. Or the sheer density of my screw-ups is so high that all one has to do is glance at this. And this is fine, I guess. All you must do is glance at the screen occasionally, and you will see me doing something disastrously wrong. That's a less comforting thought, isn't it? But we all know which one's more likely. All right, so we have some non-chore things to do right now, which is we have to work on the wall that walks a little more. We have some stuff to do. Down here. First off, we have to clean up our blueprint library. It's like, this will never be used again. I need space here. That might be used. This, absolutely not. We have better trees now. It's like this. That's an interesting little gadget. Like, I don't think I use this anymore. I'll keep it. It's relatively modern. All this is good. Like, this will never be used again. Okay, you can go. That's necessary. Oh, these are all necessary. What's all of this? Prototypes for doing a thing. Oh, I guess this is unnecessary now, since I never actually use it. Unnecessary by virtue of obliviousness. All right, so you're obsolete now. Okay, you can go. All right, so we're gonna make the four blueprints. Okay, what I want is you just to be right here, please. And then angry put it down. And then what we do is remove the offending element. Oh, I've been here before. It's not a great sign when I forget to clean up. No, we want to blueprint it. No, we want to do something else. We want to dupe this. Here, you go in the corner. Select new content. No. Dupe. And then right here, dupe. And then one more time, dupe. And then one more time, dupe. All right, so you're going to get new copy. So select new contents. You're going to be without the construction extender. Great. And so what we need now is to clean this up, make it go away. Please, please make it stop. And then we rotate it. Then what we want to do is back in the blueprint book, select new contents. And does this work? It's not down in front. It needs to be different positioning, right? Oh, we're going to have to be a little clever about this, and that's not what I do. All right, so we're going to do the easy one first, all right? Don't judge me. Man, I wish this was rotatable. I wonder why it's not. All right, so right there, this is our pointing up. Oh, nice. I kill myself faster. What we're going to want to do, we have pointing down, and now we're going to have pointing up. New contents. New contents. And that's just kind of off in a lot of ways. We're going to save it, though. So what I do, I blow myself up faster. So the only two we have are these two now. And this is super duper fast. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of damage now. Ooh. I wonder if these actually get good by the time I research all this. Maybe, maybe not. So that is good. This is less good. And we have to make it so they align, kinda. Not sure that's ever going to happen. All right, so let's see if we can mess with this. Okay, that's better. How about -20? How about -5? How about -2? How about -1? -1 is really the answer? How about -0? That's probably the best answer, right? And then how about 0 again? Is this... No, it should be -10 maybe? Okay. And now we have to put the construction extender back. Can we do this? Construction extender. Can I just put a ghost down? Yeah, that's what we wanted. Now this is what the blueprint is. There, excuse me. There we go. That's the pointing up. We got the pointing down. And now we have to do pointing left and pointing right. And that's going to be a little more annoying, isn't it? Why can't I just rotate this? Come on, game. Stop being like you are. Here, right here. So again, construction extender. I said construction. Oh, I'm not focused, huh? There we go. And now we put this back down. Good. And now it's almost done. That's funny. You select new contents, and then we have to arrange it correctly. Yes. So let's just start at zeros. This is probably wrong what I'm doing, right? Because of it was very carefully selected before. You know? Yeah. 21. All of the sizes were very carefully selected. And I should probably check to see both tileage and range on all of these. Because while it is a nearly symmetrical grid, it's nearly symmetrical. And that's, in that nearly, much pain dwells. Here, do it again. I sense you're good at it. So pick that up. Cut all this. Give it a big H. Oh, you're not snappy anymore. That's no good. Actually, up, down. See, that looks very square, and this looks very not square. I have fear. We're gonna check this out. Anyway, you're facing that way. You need a construction extender. Let's go to 0. And then we want probably 10 in a Y. We want probably negative 10 in a Y. Negative 20 in a Y. Negative 15 in a Y. That's less square. I have a lot of concerns about what I'm doing right here. 5, 15. I mean, that looks relatively correct. All right, let's see what I've done. So let's take a look. You put that down. You put that down. Are the pipes linking up? Okay, first off, we didn't do the thing. So, construction, right there. One more time. We build the tools we need to play the game. And you have construction extender, you have construction extender, you all have construction extenders. This could all have been bypassed if I could just rotate a construction extender. However, that's not the case. I wish I could. I wish I could. Yeah, they're not real. I gotta go fetch. Luckily, there's not a huge distance to fetch from. Oh. That's bad. Yeah, this guy's stuck because we don't make ambassadors that fast. Yeah, this takes a long time for some reason. Where's all the refined just normal concrete? I wonder if this is a problem. Eh, well. Fix it by doubling the amount of concrete on the system. It's just, there you go. It'll fix itself one day. And this is really just the problems of the ramp up period. Anyway, I need. Let's go get some construction extenders and some the other things. The normal roboports should be right about here, right? Right about here I did that. Right about here, yeah. All right, so give me just a couple. And right here, give me just a couple. And then help the ambassadors along, I suppose. Sure. Even though that's going to cause us problems later. Whatever. Problems are here to be solved. We must love our problems, for they give us purpose. This looks way too close. Let's find out. Give me construction zone. Well, first give me normal roboports. Let's put you down. Let's put you down. And let's put the power in. And then you obviously need a power pole. Right there to right there. And right there to right there. There, you're hooked up. And now we can actually look at the range. And I'm not really seeing... Here, let's pick this guy up. Now we look. All right, so we cannot reach right there, which is what we want. I mean, it's not what we want, but it's in the plan, right? Why do I have a barrel on me? All right, here we have Mr. Construction Zone Extender, and you're not in the right spot. There you go. Now, if you look, it cuts right across the construction zone extender. So it will be placed, right? I think. If not, it's just a matter of nudging. So, okay. This is fine. This is fine for now. How about that? The level of fine I'm willing to tolerate is this. Energy drink? We should probably test this out, right? We also have to make an intermediate piece. Here. Take this. Take that and that. So, what we want to do is we want to get rid of this guy. And we want to get rid of this guy. This is going to be our wall portion of the day. We want to get rid of this and this. We also don't want to break the roboports. So what we're going to have to do is just mark you for destruction. Not destruction, you're just going to move forward, really. All these guys go. And it's going to break the system, right? So what we're going to need to do is make a new blueprint. So what we want is... I hope it doesn't have to be a new blueprint for each side. We'll see. Here, we're going to start with you. I want to make a copy. And you got to put right there. And you're going to go here. Energy drink. What would I do without you? Beloved energy drink. And we get this new blueprint and we lay it down. All we want from this new blueprint is to bridge a gap where capabilities once were. Yeah, so they're pulling it apart, and it's going to be a matter of time, and then they get moved forward. How many bots do we have here? Doesn't this say somewhere? Construction bots? Maybe I should find a way to get more. Maybe I should pay attention. So what's going to happen is I'm going to leave behind the piping. And I suppose what I want to do is just rip out everything here that is not related to logistics. So all this gets ripped out. All this gets ripped out. And this gets placed in corridors. You know? It's like all this gets ripped out. I obviously messed up something. That's fine. And we get our own our own little bit of power right here. There. And what we want to do now is come here, look at the blueprint, select the new contents for this blueprint, which is this. Yes, that's exactly what we want. And then we just keep it, right? And we kind of don't want it snapped. Though, yes, we kind of do want it snapped. So we do this. Oh, it's not snapping properly anymore. I thought it would, but it's not. So this is, here we have an interesting situation. It's construction zoned, but it's gonna, we need both construction and logistics. So, see if we can fix this, right? Well, that's gonna be hard. Well, I guess we just don't then, and we don't snap to grid. And it just floats a little bit free, right? Here, we want this icon to be different. This is Roboport and Turbine. Hot. There we go. There you go. So you're floating a little bit free. And we're just going to leave this right now, and we're going to watch the consequences of our actions. And then eventually I'm going to put down another one right here, I think, that will bridge the gap as before. That's the plan. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to let this cook, right? We'll be back to this periodically, as we do. Let them eat this, just pull it apart like termites. Now we have to do the other thing. We have to establish a new base, all right? Actually, we need this to be a blueprint as well. We're already blueprint full. Nice, more tech. Why don't we take this and put that there? And also, why can't I queue this? I just queued the other thing. Oh, back. There we go. That's a good depot icon. I got way too much stuff. I gotta get rid of some of these sometime. Anyway, oh, more tech. Give me more power. So it's plus 60%. That's only like, that's nowhere near useful still. We're going to be using bullets until the end of time. Bullets are just better now, I think. The speed on which they are dealt out is unparalleled. And they just completely vaporize anything without armor. It just vanishes. So where are we going? We are going to try. Just try, mind you. Try. It's all we can do is try to establish the next phase in the factory. And that's going to be right here. We're going to have to build out animal husbandry. We're working on it. We're going to work on it more today. And so we're going to have to put a self-pushing wall right here, which means, not you, you. And this is kind of, okay, kind of obnoxious actually. All right, we put it right here. And then bots on. All right, so look at this and think. One of the things we have to think is, how do we get more? We want this always to be stocked with repair packs. So how about we take this and we put it right here instead? Right? Oh, wait, we have to put bots in too. That's the big purpose. Anyway, we have to put a power in this as well. So, and we'll go with this for right now. Replace. No, replace. And in this. Okay, so this is new depot. And we'll fix that later. The most important thing is we need to put whales in. We need 2 whales to staff this. Luckily, we have 2 whales on us. And if we go over and get ammo whale, which still isn't getting cliff explosives, remember that. I'm being really lazy about this. That's not good. Mr. Whale right here, we will copy. And we will paste right there. Okay, so circuit condition, empty cargo, no waiting. So right there, circuit condition, comparator equals go, and empty cargo, no waiting. Okay, so that's your world. Go get the beginning supply for up here. Don't float away from me. All right. Okay, one more time. We need another whale. And it's also going to be a copy and paste of this whale. And this guy's going to take a long time because he has to wait for like 20 ambassadors to be made. And that's going to be tough. He's going to have to get in line behind that guy. And then you pick up all this stuff. And we don't erase that stuff. Instead, we erase that one. And you go here. And you wait for a circuit condition. And then you empty cargo. And you don't wait. And that was the basis of a lot of my plan right there. So that I wouldn't have to rework this whale entirely. All right, there you go. And once this is ready, I'll come back and we'll fix it. And then we'll start marching our wall forward. And we'll start just trading off, back and forth, back and forth. How'd we do down here, by the way? Because I bet you we clipped ourselves, right? Yeah. Well, maybe. No, it's still eating it up. Are we out of... Are we out of anything? Here, let's do something. Let's do a test. Oh, really? Can I auto-fire that guy? Here, let's fire one shell. Say hi. That guy. That guy in particular. Because that's going to use this cannon, and you're going to have a gap. And right here, you have a logistic request. But it doesn't appear that we have a logistic path right now. And we have no storage. So those guys... So is it enough that it just be in the construction zone? No, this is completely isolate right now. But that guy's... No, they're going and getting those artillery shells. I wonder why. I would have thought that the fact that this is completely isolate right here, the logistic network, the orange, that would have meant that it doesn't come over here at all, you know? But apparently I'm wrong. What I'm going to be doing now is grabbing this guy. Oh, this is unfortunate, isn't it? We're too close in just about every regard. We have to come back right here and then push forward. Oh, well, that's fine. I have to go and connect the pipes. And that is going to be a problem. Whenever there's a change in direction, it doesn't have a universal junction in it. Especially when it's off grid size, because I keep changing the blueprints. So I could probably spend more time on that and make it so it's always universally tiling no matter which direction I'm facing. But that strikes me as, no, come back, friends. Don't do that. Don't take their jobs. So what I have to do is do this and make sure it's tapped in. There. All right, and this will start getting built, and we're just going to continue to creep. We're going to creep forward. And I think this concludes our chores for the day, right? Yeah, all right. Whatever, we'll figure it out. We just have to keep checking up here to see if this whale is delivered. And if this whale ever delivers, we have to finish it up. But no, this guy's waiting for stuff, and he's probably going to be waiting for quite some time. Waiting for more stainless. That means put more stainless on the belt. It's very simple, very straightforward. You up to 2,000 now. Good job. All right, let's start turning our attention to something important. Let's turn our attention to cheese. Yeah, and this is gonna have to be scooted forward eventually. Right now this is fine, and it's probably gonna be fine for quite some time. But eventually we'll have to move it, and then we'll just move the whales, and it won't be that hard because I've set it up so it wouldn't be that hard. So great. Foresight. It works sometimes. So we're making cheese today. Oh, and there's something we need to do. I seem to remember having cheese-related foresight. Here, take that. Take this. Take that. I should probably set those up to be auto-trashed or something. Save me a little time and effort. How are we doing over at the Milk Ranch? Looks like we're having a great time. And we are full up. We are, in fact, full up on milk. That's good. All right, so Corlex milk, the foundation of all fine cheeses. And we have 3 choices. Sulfuric acid gives the most casein, but sulfuric is most expensive. So the choice is really between hydrogen chloride and acetic. Do I have either of those? I think we are having hydrogen chloride problems. Yeah, and we have chlorine problems. And that's because not enough guts are being made, which is curious, considering our meat situation. Maybe we're just not processing enough moose. And acetic acid is made right there, right here. And we have acetic acid? No. So we have neither of the things we need. And I thought acetic acid was free, right? Oh, it comes from guts. Ooh. Ooh, friends. This is a little bit of a problem, I have to say. We should definitely be doing this, but we don't have enough guts. We need to be doing that for chlorine anyway. So I suppose we have to do hydrogen chloride, even though we don't have it. Shouldn't the chlorine generator be running the entire time now? No saline. Didn't we overcome this issue? Wasn't this a problem once? Past tense. Drilling. Oh, we're out of small parts. Oh. I knew this day was coming. And that our old, cute, small part generator, which we just used to get us off the ground, is not, repeat, not keeping up. And I still don't have access to the good recipe to make small parts, where I cast them. This is the glory. This is the promised land right here. So I have to put in. Oh, and it's even sped. Wow. So we're just making nowhere near enough small parts this factory requires. All right, so copper cable, sticks, right there. Copper cable, copper cable, copper cable right there. So that's 2 of the ingredients. Bolts over there somewhere. And I suppose you still need gear wheels. And the only reason to have a gear wheel ever, the foundation of vanilla Factorio, is now you just need an iron gear wheel. 1 gear wheel is 2 iron plates, which is kind of wow. I could cast these, right? And this is probably better, right? But I kind of don't want to dignify this because I'll just be casting small parts directly. So I guess there's a brief window when this is a pretty good idea, huh? Then we'll get iron gear wheels, and then we'll ship everything to a location, and then we'll just build small parts as fast as we can. All right, let's do that. It is necessary for the factory to increase small part production. I don't know what I'm doing. I just ran away. So right here, we're probably going to do exactly this. Only we're doing it a little different, right? So we grab all you. In fact, all you. All of you, all of you. We have issues here, right? Now this is the next one. This isn't an issue, this is a solution. So we need casting machines. This is really weird and makes me uncomfortable. Then we just kind of get in the metal right here. I didn't trim anything, which again makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to make bolts. I want to make gear wheels. And that should just be it, right? Just add power and go. Easy peasy. I just had everything on me. How strange. Okay. I mean, it's hard to complain about this, right? Oh, it can be prodded. That's nice. All right, we got our gear wheels, and maybe we make small parts right here to avoid having to have a whale. It's like this is just the small part manufactory. Still gonna need to go get another whale. All right, that's fine. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab. I guess we don't. We're using a different sort of idiom down here. So this is the structure I would like to use, but not that. Where's the ASP? Amazing that we have a good ASP generator, but not a good SP generator. And so we grab you, and this is the soul of what I want. And putting it like here, I guess. Got to move that one pipe. So like right there. Just lay it down. And don't worry, you're not going to be ASP. You're going to be something different. Don't worry, there's a plan here. This doesn't look like it's doing anything. And great. And we need another aerial caravan. Also great. Okay. So. All right. Oh, and still we are putting a prod on this. Small parts. There we go. All right, aerial caravan, right? And then we will ship in this right here, and it'll just be shoveled in here. Put this on the bottom, please. And then we will shovel in this like so. And it's just going to be a line, right? And then down. Probably should be done a little differently. But such is the nature of my curse. Okay, and down. Oh no, don't go there. Good feng shui. And we have to limit it. But that's fine, we know how to do that now. We've done it a couple times, right? 2, 3, 4. And that should be enough. And what we want is to wire this up. In theory, right? We want enable, disable, gear wheel. Gear wheel has to be less than 100, right? And That's just hands passing it to hands. All right. Let's go and get that aerial caravan now. Let's get a whole bunch of them. I feel like they're not being replaced. I feel like this is... So what's going on here? We have no electric motors, which we could probably make down here now. Which maybe I should. And there's not enough on the belt. And what was the other thing? Neuroprocessors, which I might not have any of. Okay, that's a big problem. Let's talk about that for a moment. You have some. Oh, this guy's coming to fetch more. They just got dumped on the belt and used. All right, so our current problem is now brains, right? Oh, here's another problem. Lots of jerky. That's being solved, though. Like, don't we donate brains to the South now? Like this guy? Do we not do this? What are you doing? Were you paused? Were you paused in sending brains to the South? What is this? Then right there, right? Here. Weren't you doing good work? Wasn't this important? Alright. Or was it causing brains to back up? And we didn't have anything to do with that? That doesn't seem right either. I don't know what's going on anymore. I no longer know how the factory is working. I have a true Mechanicus moment right now. What's happening? Don't know. Is it good? Don't know. Do we want to continue? Well, we're helpless in the face of it, so might as well make our peace with it, right? Yeah, the Emperor protects. All right, so what we have here is the beginnings of a system. Get it? It's a system. There we go. And then we have our gear wheels in. What we want now is... What do you need? Copper cable stacks to 200, and that stacks to... They both stack to 200, so that's nice. So it's 3. So it should just be equal. Only it's going to be not so equal. So we're just going to get... I would say 4,000 and 4,000. But no, it should be 8,000 and 8,000. And then dunk right here. Okay, whale. Oh, I don't have any. Maybe that will work. Oh, we're out of whales. This is a increasingly bad sign. Do you think we're going to get to cheese today? Yeah, we're going to get to cheese today. It's going to be fine. What we need are whales. Do we have whales? Oh, this is... Oh, thank you. Thank you. All of you come with me. The great whale crisis has been averted. Excellent. So glad. We were operated under the threat of a whaleless future when we had to use base, ground-hugging dinosaurs in order to move things around. Or, God forbid, go to trains. Just like, can you imagine? Could you even imagine? But this is excellent as well. Look how we have so much gastricapacitor. We solved that problem. Now we're going to solve another problem, maybe, slash, make a bigger problem. All right, so give me that. And you go, oh, wow. This really was ASP, wasn't it? All right, so... yeah, so... Here, do the thing. Even though there's only 2 of them, do the thing. Makes it faster. All right, so whale right here. You want to be whale hungry. Don't we have bolts right there? Don't we do copper cable around here somewhere? Where does a copper cable come from? hopefully not. We should be casting it right now. No, our only copper cable comes from this guy. That guy's going to get overwhelmed. All right, so we're going to have to do this again, unfortunately. This is wrong, what I'm doing right now. Yeah, this has to be moved. Come with me. It really takes a different design, doesn't it? All right, many gear wheels. Come with me. See, we're just doing it wrong, as we do on this channel all the time. So cut. I still like you though. You come down here. That's right. Just pick it all up, and then we have to do this instead. All right. So what we need right now is we need to copy and paste this again. Almost all of this, right? So you're coming down here, and this is just everyone stay calm about what you're seeing, right? If everyone just stay calm, it's going to be okay. There. Now it's okay. I want you to cast copper wire for me. And it's the same formula, almost to a T, except obviously it needs copper instead of iron. So there's this. I feel bad now. I called this gear casting recipe useless. And, well, it's clear to me now it's not completely useless. It has a use in a window in time, but it will be completely obsoleted. Which, you know, it's the destiny of so many recipes. Is this what I want to do with my life? Kinda, I guess. I don't want to use... Here, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can bypass the horror. Nope, the horror is here. So we want to get this to right there. And forgive me, efficiency, for I sin greatly against thee. There we go. Copper. So the copper is in. We need to... This was trimmed. So now we need to untrim it. And we probably need to replace that one copper dinosaur and then take down everything, or maybe not do that. Maybe I don't do that. I don't know. Choices. Then you need to be plugged in. Come on. Right there. Okay, good. So just leave this like this right now, because it really should be going up to the north. Whatever. I'm pretty sure what I'm doing right now is not expedient or wise. However, I find myself unable to stop, as is typical for my little fits, you know? Here, we're coming out like this. You're a big belt now. You're an abomination. There. Now we do this. And putting it into an aerial caravan seems like it might be an idea. We're not going to call it a good idea, but it's an idea. Okay, so you should leap all the way over. Just in case I have to put more down, you know? All right, there. We have the 3 horsemen of small parts. And how do I make this work, huh? Snake belt? Complicated snake belt? Should I do this here? I mean, of course I should do it here. All the materials are here. But do I do it in the gutter right here, kind of? Like snake belt will do it, but I don't need the caravan at all is the thing. So I guess what I do is I guess I don't love this anymore. So rip all this down. Oh, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Here, have a bunch of this stuff, and we'll try to get rid of it later. So, what to do, huh? So this isn't a permanent small parts maker. Wasn't I going to make cheese today? Wasn't this supposed to be cheese day? Yeah, we'll get to it. The factory is the distraction. So V, like that. And then obviously like this. And then just as obviously like that. And then we have to do another one, only you have to be a little different. And you're a hug belt. And you go the other way. No, you should go this one. This one should go the other way. I have no faith in what I'm doing right now, by the way. This is... And you have to go the complete opposite, maybe? No, you have to both be going the other way now. That's the difference. That way and that way. Okay. So, we're going to bring in materials, right? This is looking to be a poorer and poorer decision by the minute. I'm going to leave a little space for additional casting, should we need it. And what we're going to do is make small part palace. There's no room here for beacons, but it doesn't matter because by the time we get beacons, we're going to be replacing this anyway. The tree is in the way. No, friend. The tree is not in the way. Is this anything I care about? No. This is a false alarm. So this is just going to be how I do this. So we probably can't do any more, right? So what's going to happen is over on the end, let's do the end right here. Well, okay, let's do a unit first. We have small parts out, obviously, and then we have something in. And this is in, and this is in. This is in and in, out and in. All right, like that. And then we put in power, and we make the power go. Then we have a unit. Then we have a bigger unit. We don't do that because it's ugly. And it really messed up the power pole situation, but we just ignore that because that's what we do. So all this gets then picked up, put down like right here-ish. I'm going to have, the title of the episode is going to be Small Parts, exclamation point. So this guy has to come down. Yeah, that really messed up the wires. All right, so that works like that, and that works like that. Then you stop here, and you stop here. You can stop there. It serves a purpose. Okie dokie. I guess one more, because we like to fill space. And will this leave room for an aerial caravan, hopefully? No. No, it does not. Alright, so we shave one off. Then an aerial outpost goes right here. Probably exactly right there. And we save that pipe, of course. looks like it was broken before. I think that's the water flush pipe. All right, so what we need now is to clip that. And then this is just small parts out. So like so. I'm putting way too much time into this, aren't I? This is small parts out again. Putting way too much time into this factory, aren't I? All right, so, and then a big V. Right there. Okay, good. And now we're kind of ready, to see what our sinful hands have wrought. All right, so first off, we get more material in our inventory. You get to come down right there, and you get to be the last. And that's this guy. There. And then you, right here, come down. And you get to come right here and get plugged in. Yep, here we are. 1,000 hours in the factory. I think we finally hit that. Here, let's take a look. Save. Save. Yeah, just over 1,000 hours. Just over 1,000 hours on this save. Which means it's time for Reddit post. But in that 1,000 hours, I have just gotten small parts done. That's just all. That's it, guys. I wish I could say I would have gotten a little farther, but I didn't. And we're going to have to examine this to see how well it runs. Why does this look like it's not working down here? The gears have to come all the way down. Got it. Oh, and this is all going on one side of the belt, and so that's a problem, huh? All right. I am not going to say that this is a good build. I am merely going to say that this is a build. This is a thing that happened. All right, so what's going on? So all the bolts are being eaten. It's like, don't care, right? I should just not care. We're fine. Everything's fine. Like, maybe I should add more throughput, but we're probably running low, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, we're not at all. Okay. More, I say. More, the beast cries. More. Let it never stop. There we go. And that's a full red belt, right? Okay, right there. And that will increase the throughput just a little bit. It's not even it's mostly a full belt. Mostly. Well, you should probably be able to see this as a noticeable spike in small parts. Small parts. Yes, there we are. Here we were, now we are. Now it's going a little slower, but still, that's a lot. Whale, need your help. Be hungry. And I want you to pick up these small parts, and then I want you to dump these small parts right here. Yes, right there. Then empty your cargo there. And we will not have a small part problem anymore. So, good, I think. Now, what's our problem? What are we missing? Why aren't you going? You have no bolts. The bolts are getting picked clean by the time it gets over there. So, oh, and you can't even prod this? Oh, come on, guys. And we got like a full thing of bolts coming in, so let's not worry too much about it, right? We've overbuilt. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. We have room for a little more casting here if we have to. It's fine. It's fine. How did I get on this? Oh, yeah, it's because we didn't have any saline, because we were going to use hydrogen chloride for World of Cheeses. And we didn't have any chlorine because we didn't have any small parts. And we didn't have any small parts because our maker was insufficient. So, that's fine. And now we are hopefully not insufficient. It's a lot of small parts. It's a lot of bolts. Are we running out? Not even a little bit. Wow. Maybe I should have the casting machines pointed directly into a assembler, and then speed module that all to hell and gone. That's probably the ultimate way to do it. Okay, the ultimate way is to cast it and just get rid of all these steps entirely, but I think these steps are nice. Oh, nice. It's just a rain of tech today. Oh, this is the last one, though. So it's going to be 110% laser damage. And that's, it's like 42 damage per shot. We only get a few of these. Actually, we get quite a few of these. They're expensive, though. All right, and then it's it. Then tech is done. And I don't know what effect this will have on the factories. Okay, what I need to do right now is I need to close my eyes and make cheese. Actually, let's take a look around. So this worked out. We want you, right? Right there. Make it real, friends. And so you got fully staffed and fully armed, even though it's within the construction zone extender range, but not the logistics zone extender. That's very curious, I have to say. And hopefully this is within range. Hopefully I don't have to pull it back by one tile, but if it has to, well, fine, I'll do it. Oh, and the other thing we're watching, this guy. No, still waiting. Still waiting. Is there a problem here? Why is there so little concrete being flowing by? And there's only finished 8 products. Something's weird, isn't it? Something's eating all the concrete before it gets there. Because this is like last in line, right? Yeah. What could be eating the concrete? I suppose I just have to walk away and not really care, and eventually it'll work itself out, right? Okay. Not caring, engaged. Cheese time. Once again, we're going to need a bunch of windmills. We're going to need 40 of them, actually. And we have all the milk we could ever want. Whole milk. Healthy, unpasteurized Corlex milk. We're going to use this recipe, hopefully. And so we need mixers. Oh, it's going to be a return to Factorio, right? So let's put all this aside. We want mixer, and then this makes Casein mixture. Great. Wastewater we dispose of on site. It's not a problem. Then we need Casein pulp, and that's an agit. And then we need Casein pulp 2, and this is the slow step. Centrifugal pan. Centrifugal pan. And we should build a model, and then we need an evap, right? Evap. Let's go build a model of this. I'm going to try to get a sense for what ratios we'll need. So mixers, that's not what I want. It is what I wanted, but at the same time, not what I wanted. How is that so? Then agits. Mixer, agit, and then evaps. Evaps are real easy. All right, let's go build a model. And then we will use that to determine what's going to happen. Now we're going to put windmills in all of this. So, ooh, yuck. 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 Don't do that. All right, so a model. So we need first a mixer, which is the circle with a swirl in it, of course. Right there. Okay, good, good. Okay, good, good. Then a mixer, and it goes into an edget, which is right there. And then it goes into a centrifugal pan, which is the other circle, which is swirly. And then finally an evap. And I want to say this is the slow step. If I remember from cheese making 101, we want to make casein pulp using this. Great. And then it's pulp 1, then it's pulp 2, and then finally we make casein. So let's take a look at our rates here. We're going to assume some number of these are going to be fueled in perpetuity. So this is actually an expansive step because we're using a better recipe. So this makes 10 a second per, and then this eats less than that. So this is an expansive step. It doubles the amount in, right? Yep. And what am I going to do with this muddy sludge? Waste muddy sludge up here. Ooh. So we have wastewater, which goes to the wastewater plant, which is right there. And then, okay, that's just fun to see, isn't it? No, we are in range. Everything's fine. The fuse is going. Yeah, that's just fun to see. Okay. I don't think I even want this territory. I think that I'm just doing this for fun at this point. I think I need this raw coal, though. That was part of one of my plans. I don't know. Anyway, I need to focus, concentrate. So this is expansive, and this is the big step, and it's just a pass through. And then this takes a lot more. So this is the slow step. We should fill an entire city block with these and then work backwards. Great idea. Let's go get some windmills. And at the end of this, we'll get to cheese. And then after we're done with cheese, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost. I need more of these in the future. And we're going to need a lot more of these. And this will be the foundation of all the foods we have to make. And we're going to have food day next. Just pick this up here. Put that right there. Shouldn't I be doing this all the time rather than copying? Sometimes I'm not the most intelligent person around. Have you noticed? It's unfortunate. I have to remember to fix the tar line because I'm gonna completely wreck it. Okay, right there. This is just wrecking the tar line over and over. Happy little wreckage of the tar line. Okay, all these guys put this down and we're going to escort it all the way from the north. All right, so that's obviously just utter ruination. So that's good. And this is disgusting. Makes me wish to vomit to gaze upon it. There we go. There. Now, completely fixed. All right, so our problem. We need to put in a whole bunch of you guys and see how many that's going to be. And then we have to work out numbers. So come with me, friend. Here, we don't even need bots on for this. Cheese making for the ages right here. All right, so it's just a liquid transfer. No, it's good. That means it turned on. If we flip back to the violence channel, here we'll see violence occurring. All right, so where's the, why don't we have any friendship juice? We have the bullets, and that's good. But I really wish you guys would also put in the pipes. Do we not have pipes? No, we don't. Oh, that's a pretty big problem. Here, let's go fix that right now. Let's go help before this area gets overrun. So we really cannot expand anymore because we have a sushi belt problem. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, we're going too far. We want to help here. This is where we help. Here, this is for you, and that's for you. There. They'll take those pipes out, and those pipes will then make their way into the system, and then maybe we will have actual flame turrets here. Having bullets is a good first step, though. Only... yeah, caught two bots right there, and it really shouldn't have caught any. Anyway, this is all going according to plan. I can take one of those coal patches now and drag it up to the coal processing area, which is something which will dramatically increase the throughput there beyond even what whales can deliver. So that's good. I need more centrifugal pans, I bet. Thank you. I'm going to bet you I'm going to need a few more of these guys. No, I'm going to bet you I'm going to need a few more of these guys. 20 sounds good. Especially since it's a setup where I have windmills in place. So it's not going to be taking up the entire area. Anyway, what am I doing? So basically we just have to leave beacon space in between. So the beacon space should probably be right here. We should use this. Then we want to stack real nice. So it's going to be like one of these, right? And then you go right there. No, it's going to be like that. Yeah. Okay, and then we do this, and we V it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now we have beacon space, and we have all our liquids in, and we feel good about ourselves, and everything is great. Everything is great forever. We are completely and utterly unstoppable. And this actually looks kind of like the most we can do, right? Practically speaking is what I'm trying to say. And this is a little wacky right here. Once again, the tar. Oh, can we put in a whole thing up there? Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, that was a little bad. Don't do that. What we need is to pick this up and move it down by 2, it looks like. And then we will really pack it in right here. Here. Take all of this, exactly. Oh, please get that tar pipe out of my way. All right, so this is maximum cheese making right now. You want to be the king of cheese. This is what you're going to need. I'm going to need a lot more pipes. You may not like it, but this is what peak cheese looks like. I need a lot more pipes and more centrifugal pans. But more importantly, we can start doing... I didn't put in any power. How am I so bad at this game? Okay. All right, so it's going to be like that, right? So what we're going to do... Okay, good. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. That's 24 of these guys. Notepad. 24 centrifugal pan. And this is the biggest... Oh, we're probably going to have to move this up, aren't we? And then we're probably going to have to take over the the space up there. That's fine. Don't bother me. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just gonna be fine. All right. So for the slow step, 24 centrifugal fan. I need math. 24 times 6.66. We are going to make 160. It's not quite that, but it's close. Casein pulp 1. Casein pulp 1. And it's just a pass through, so naturally that is exactly as much casein pulp 2 as we're going to have. All right, so 160 a second of casein pulp 1 actually seems really small to me. 6 times... Yeah, I guess that is how it goes, eh? Weird. All right, so that we're not going to worry about. These two, we're going to worry about you. So right now, we have a need for 160 casein pulp 1 a second. And this produces at 13.3. 13 point, what you now? 3, yes. So it's 160 divided by 13.3. This says I need 12 of these happy guys, which should probably just be a row, right? So we need 12 adjets and 12 adjets times 6.66 requires 80 casein mixture. That's what it's called. Mixture? Casein mixture. And casein mixture comes out of here. And this gets produced at 12 a second. Mileage will vary, however. So we need 80 casein mixture a second. And that's divided by 12. 80 divided by 12 is 7. So no, we're not going to have to change anything. 7 mixtures. And that's there. And then how many of this we're going to need? We have 160 casein pulp 2 divided by, it's 20, right? 20. So, hey, even I can do that. That's 8 evaps. All right. So, plan. Evaporators go right here. I need to go bin a bunch of pipe. We're going to put mixers here and then agitators and then straight into this. And then evaporators right there, and then we have the final casein out aerial caravan somewhere. And pretty sure we have to go find a place for it. We can do this. We can do this. I need a soda, though. I need a soda and a lot more pipe. I really wish those bots weren't dying. Gonna have to figure out how to make that happen. What I want is piping. You come with me, you come with me, you come with me. All right, that's probably fine. And we also need a few more centrifugal pans, which are right here. We need, do we have enough adjets? No, we need another stack of adjets. And then mixer we probably got because I got a whole pack of them. I'm just going to believe that's true. And then 8 evaps, I got a whole pack of evaps too. All right, one more time, taking a look at the land of violence. All is good. All power got online. Good. We don't have any artillery shells at the moment. That's because we really don't have any artillery shells. Oh. Wait a second. Spoke too soon, friends. And then a conga line of logistic bots gonna come make the world a better place, right? They're gonna have to charge many times on their journey. It doesn't really matter. Everything is fine. This is exactly what I wanted. I just wish I could do it more, you know? Where are you? Problem. Right here. You've only finished 9 products now. Something's eaten up all the concrete. Just leave it alone. I don't have to think about it right now. If necessary, I'll do one final artillery day. What I need now, however, is a soda. I'll be right back. All right, soda acquired. I am now ready to obtain the cheese. Let's go. Right over here, and just bomb this in, and don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about the agits. We're gonna need 12 of these guys, right? That's what I said. So, how many of these do I actually have? Did I remember to grab another pack? Yes, I did. Good. How lovely. The problem is going to get rid of the waste products, right? It uses a fair amount of water. Here, we got to pull this back. Mr. Tar, you are inconvenient to me. Right in the middle. Okay, so luckily this is all liquid, right? Liquid. We need to go get a whole lot. This is going to be the slow step right here. For a while, at least. Go get me some hydrogen chloride. Chloride. No, yes. Go get a lot of it. Good. And then that will come in, and then we have to mix it all up. You are done. You are also done. So we need to put in just 8 of these. That's it. So start with a line. 1, 2. Here, let's just make a unit. Well, okay, first off, it was going to have to be 2 rows or 3. Or 2 rows or 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is fine. I can even put a via right here. And there's no question at all about where the beacons go. Beacons go wherever they want. It's right there, and just kind of line it up. It's going to be a real goofy looking block right here. Well, whatever. It can be goofy. And this is a pure liquid transformation. So the milk comes in right there. Not going to be hard. Hydrogen chloride is going to come in right here. Again, not going to be hard. There's no need to even reverse this. Everything's going to be okay. Just hook it all up. Why am I only doing this on half? Why did I say that and then not stop myself? Because we have this problem right here too. Wastewater is not that much of a problem though. We do this and this. Okay. Now for real. Now we do this. And we trim it. Okay. This really should be just second nature. Just snap right in. No problem nowadays. But for some reason, I live in struggle. Okay, so the milk. The Milch. Pretty easy, right? We'll continue to use this line, and I'm just not going to hook it up. Great. And then we're going to have the hydrogen chloride. Which will come right here. Okay, great. Hydrogen chloride in. Product out, wastewater being produced. Now I seem to remember we have a wastewater disposal system over with the fishes, right? Do I have to take this up? No, it's this line right here, which is a weird place to put this, honestly. Yeah, this is just kind of awkward. Oh, why are we at 95%? Is this intentional? Oh, and then there's the wastewater cleaning plant. Okay, it gives us all the urea we need, and then it goes into a cleaning plant. So good. This was exactly right. I just don't like this line being right here. I'm going to drop it down and take it to the proper logistic space down here. Right? Well, I'm probably going to regret putting it on the same line as of all the electrical poles. This will get the job done. Okay. And are we there yet? Yes, we are in fact there yet. The muddy sludge is going to go a lot harder though. I'm honestly not really sure what I'm going to do with that. Okay, so now we just have to put in 12 agits just in here. Yay. Okay. Product in. Product of the previous step in right there. Oh, we need to HU though. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, so oh, tech happened again. Feels like that's happening a lot. Do I really want to stuff it in really tight? No, there's nothing but shooting speed now. This might have been a record for amount of techs in one day. Could just do this and just have it hanging out here. Because I don't think we're going to have room to do... Well, we will have room to do one row. And it's even going to be okay. I mean... Alright, I suppose the call of this is just a little too strong for me. So, Mr. Tar, I want you to go there somewhere, please. And then this just gets centered just a little better. My problem is there's no good place to put beacons here. I'll figure something out. Like I'll drag the top line up a little bit, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are invading a tar line right here. Hold on. Hold on. Things going wrong. Things potentially going wrong. Because we already have this line being used. And the proper place for this. Okay, there's got to make a choice now. Left or right? Left or right? Which one doesn't intersect? Left. Left doesn't intersect. All right. What I'm saying is I'll drag this up a little bit and make room for the big fat beacon if that ever comes to that. But this area doesn't seem like it's going to be that much of a problem because I have so much room. Oh, and I'm going to have to trim this quite a lot. All right, hydrogen chloride in, milk almost in. All right, so what to do here? Obviously, I have to pull all this together. Obviously, it's going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Sure, do that. So we have product out, and that gets trimmed like so. Great. And then water comes from the north, I guess, and wastewater goes to the south. It's a little more complicated than I wanted, but I will find a way to survive. Okay. Oh, I probably should have done power at some point. But that's just a personal failing. Okay. So, guess we hook this together like so now. In fact, we probably shouldn't have done this like this. We should have done this instead. Ah, well. Live and learn, or rather, live and rebuild from your mistakes over and over and over again. I'll do that one by hand. I'll do that one by hand. And lastly, right there, but not that. So perfect, kinda. Now we just have to get water in somehow. And this is 66 per. So that just needs 2 and just barely 2 at that. So there's water. You need water up here? Yeah, you too. Oh, you need a lot more water. Okay. Yeah, it needs 100 and... Okay, so 133 times 24 plus 12 times 66, right? And then divide all that by 600 a second, right? Right? Yeah, 600 a second. Oh, maybe I should do this instead. Parentheses are important. So we need 7 of these guys. It's quite a lot of water. So I guess it's not going to be completely barren up here. 1, 2. Let's do 2 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Water for everybody. And this should be enough to keep it going. And we will establish a water line right here. And we're probably going to run out of pipes again. I should have just gotten an obscene amount of pipes. All right, oh, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Here, let's just do a rail in which he ensures that he runs out of pipes. There's running out of pipes one at a time, just barely getting to your goal. And then there's just flagrantly using all of your pipes all at once. And that's what we're doing right now, guys. All right, there we go. Power this, and I definitely have to go back in. But we're almost done. I'm not going to go that far over if we go over it all today. That's a good feeling. All right, so all we have to do is get rid of the muddy sludge down here. But before I do that, I want to do something about this. So water has to be stapled right here. So we'll establish a water line right here. Finish off this ingredient up there. Pretty sure the limiting factor on all this is going to be hydrogen chloride. There we go. You've all got water now in immense amounts. Good. How's the power grid doing? Ooh, 93 gigawatts. That's nice. I need to be saving this. I need a whole bunch of accumulators. Just lazy. Or, pursuing other things. That needs to be clipped. All right, so now the big question. What to do with this muddy sludge? This is waste muddy sludge, which means it really should make it... See, I can't use this because it's on the other side of a pump. It doesn't flow back. I need... Right here. This is waste muddy sludge. Here, I can do a thing, right? I can try to take a look at the pipe network. Right? This is tailings. Don't look at that. That's muddy sludge out. This is waste muddy sludge in. Now if I zoom out, it does not appear that it goes north. So what I have to do, What would be best to do, I think, is to bring it this way and then down through this, because this is permanent. This is done. And then try to join up right here and just trying to, in fact, taking that specific line directly north is probably the way to go. It obeys the properties of conservation of lines. What I need now, a whole bunch of pipe. All right, so we go over to where we collect the muddy sludge and we find our point. This is our waste muddy sludge point. This is almost certainly going to hit fluid extents, right? Yeah, it's almost fluid extended right now. So let's make a new extent. This just is a pump, right? It's just a pump. There we go. Okay, so we have a new fluid extent. I will refrain from belaboring my opinions on this. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay. And I hit an energy drink, which is probably a mistake, but probably totally awesome. There, and then up. Then up again. Then up again. And then we take advantage of our vias, like right here maybe. Hopefully this is the same line. We live in hope that this is the same line. Okay, so long as we're not putting anything on the walkway, I'm fine with all this. Oh, we got silver backing up. Look at that. We have solved our silver problem. That's excellent. All right, so here we have waste muddy sludge. Gotten all the way to right here, and we have to get the muddy sludge line over somehow. I think the best way to do is just drag it straight this way. I don't think we're going to have a lot of that over here. You know, this isn't like it's agriculture where muddy sludge is produced all the time. Oh. Multiple units of shame being dispensed right here. Okay, screw that plan. That plan's dumb. Yeah, we're not doing this. This is a terrible plan. This is awful. It's like, who thought of this? Let's do this instead. Now we're trying this way. Terrible plan. Terrible plan. Terrible design. Terrible engineering. It's just no one who knows what they're doing would have thought of that at all. Just dumb. So here's our waste muddy sludge. So far, we're doing pretty well. And then I believe we're here, right? Yeah. This is one of the world's most awkward intersections, which I'm probably going to have to change at some point. But in theory, muddy sludge is now getting out. Okay. Step 2 of cheese making is complete. You have your water, we have our input and our output. Okay, good. Step 3 of cheese making. All this has to be trimmed. This is so dangerous. Oh, and all these have to be trimmed as well. Right there, right there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and now, it's just a matter of stapling everything, right? All right, less think, more do. So this is going to be our input right here. We should probably snuggle right here, right? Or not. Maybe we can't. maybe do the exact opposite of that. Maybe it's just the babbling of a madman right here. Maybe. What is this? This is output. That's product. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Right now we're dealing with the input, which comes all the way down from here and just plugs in right there. Perfect. There. Input, inputting. Now we only have one output, right? I guess we'll do a staple. Just 'cause. Okay, and then up again. Okay, and now we have our final thing. We're on to the last step of cheese making. This actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. And how's it look is the important thing. Yeah. It doesn't... Oh, I could have put this stuff right here. Probably not. There's just room. Probably not. Maybe there's room to do some paving or something afterwards. Obviously, nobody's here. Oh, wait, yeah. We did have a ration of violence, but this guy's stuck, obviously. Everyone's waiting. Only 10 products finished. Oh, it's no longer a concrete problem. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose things are okay. And this has cleared its area and everything's fine. We're bleeding bots, but there's nothing that can be done about that. How about do we have room to make another? Sure, let's try. Right here, right? And this should pinch off basically these guys, and we can, here, let's mark this one for dismissal. Because it's obviously not going to be doing anything important anymore. And we just keep moving them forward, right? And it just moves that one there. Perfect. All right, what am I doing? Cheese making. We need 8 evaporators. Good thing I have 8 evaporators. And I think, I don't know, it's going to be fine. 2, and you need to make casein. This is just it. This is your life. You make casein. And it's just going to be like this, right? No, on the edge. Leave room for a beacon. There we go. Beacon goes in the center. And then this is like right here. Right there. All right, so, and just stick a pole right there. Great job. Great job. Fantastic work. Fantastic. Should I do it on both sides? I mean, why not, right? Like, this is really it. This is actually for real it. This is our entire purpose of this block. It's very wasteful. So we're going to put you right here. Right? And then we're going to pick all you up and put you like right here-ish. That seems pretty good, right? And then bop, bop, bop. Good enough. All right, we're going to have cheese. Any minute now, we're going to have cheese. Don't worry, cheese is imminent. An imminence of cheese. So we have product right there, right? And we have room for expansion. Because we have that luxury now because of our self-expanding wall. All right, I think we're actually done. I think we are completely finished. Again, very sad I can't put prod in this. Always sad. All right, cheese. Cheese is in place. There, efficiency. So let's turn this mad machine on and see what happens. So right over here, we need the final pipe and in. Mixing occurring. Massive mixing. All right, so I'm kind of worried that we're not... Okay, this is not hooked up. Good. Okay, good. That makes me happy that it's not hooked up. Okay, and it's not... Okay, this is a good way to start. Okay, great. Fantastic work. Everyone gets a medal. Okay, right there. Now you guys work. And you're making muddy sludge, and you're making... There we go. And this stuff all just kind of blips, not all blips on. But we should see all of it blip on, though, right? Because we're moving at full speed right now. Yes, now they're all on. Every last one of them. Good. Okay, now you're off. I wonder if I miscalculated somewhere. I mean, it wouldn't be the first or the last time. Yeah, why is this guy not going? Is it just due to weird distribution of little remnants? Anyway, we got cheese. Look at that cheese. Oh yeah, cheese. It's not backing up here, so this is going just fine. I wonder if we look. Do they acknowledge their new Lord of Cheese? So 250. See, this isn't even enough anymore. This is now where we live. It's in the all pat. Oh, we don't even get a graph for that. We can only see the last 1,000 hours. So we used to be at like 80 a minute. That was our max. And now we're up at a lot more than that. Cheese. The power of cheese is here, and it's real. This is a good day's work. And I think we also can take this cheese and we can use it to make mutant augs, right? Oh, we don't have quality aug food because we don't have the casein. So this is something we have to do. Notepad, return to me. All that's done. All this comes back. This is what we start on tomorrow. Yep, exactly right. I just have to be very aware of the ones that are chains. You know, the telescoping recipes. Like worker food does it, so I have to make a worker food and leave the rest of the city block alone. But that's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Let's make a cheese depository. Do we want to call that an animal product? I think so. I think we do call it an animal product. So we have fishes here, and what's this? It's nothing. Well, good news. You're cheese. Whale hungry. Then you go get the cheese. Right here. You fill your cargo. You put your cheese right there. Empty cargo. And I should probably go wire this up to the alarm system. I've been very lazy about the alarms lately. It's like just extremely lazy. Basically undermining the entire purpose of all this work I've done. Caliber lazy. Casein. You're an animal product. And we're done. Well, that's good. I was afraid that this was going to go over again. But no. We did good today. We should probably check in on mechanical parts. Should probably just take a survey. Oh, I stopped right in the center. Oh, blessed, I say. Absolutely blessed. We are full up on small parts. That's a pretty good sign. And so we're obviously making saline again, right? Which we did right here. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely worth it, by the way. So pumping all that saline, and then we're breaking it up to get chlorine right here in the emergency chlorine maker, which is making a lot of sodium hydroxide, which we have too much of, and we're recycling it back into more saline. Excellent work. Fantastic job. That means hydrogen chloride up here is being made, question mark? Yes, it's being made. Not really in huge amounts. We really need to make it from guts, but we're not overflowing on guts because we're not processing moos. Whatever. Right here, the food is being made again. The complex fish food, that is. And this is about to fill up, which is good. And we've processed all our garbage. And it looks like... Why are none of the fruits making it over? Do we only... Oh, you're stopped. Why are you stopped? Oh, we've got the TCL all filled up. Oh, so what's blocking here now? Titanium? That's probably more molybdenum, right? Yes, we are low on molybdenum plates. We're low on molybdenum plates because I haven't put prod in everything out here. I'm trying to see if I can hold on and be lazy. Or I can try to put more molybdenum ore in the hopper. Which one is it even? It's antimony. It's this one? Right here? Yeah, molybdenite powder. And we're stuck here because we don't have any nitrogen? Well, that's interesting. I thought I was going to make a huge nitrogen line somewhere. Do we not have nitrogen just in general? That means bitumen is stopped. Bitumen having stopped is bad. Wait, where do we even make nitrogen? Right there. Right there. Oh, it's working. Is it... Oh. Yeah, this is old style. So let's turn that. We might be just consuming it more. We might need a bitumen line because these eat pretty fast, and apparently their product is in very high demand. What's this? We're out of this as well. Oh, chlorine. Oh, really? We don't just connect chlorine from there to there? That's kind of a lot of work for Gorbachev's, isn't it? Anyway, let's upgrade this to new style and move that here. Mark it for death. And this as well, because why not? And the other one marked for death. I'll snag it eventually, or maybe not. Anyway, let's turn our attention over to the creation of ambassadors. We're still at 10. Wow. Here at the tail end of the sushi belt. Life is hard. More steel on the belt. Just dump it all on. Yeah, whenever I see a lack, I just immediately put more of whatever that is on the belt. That should be just default. Okay, that's good. That's good. And we just have a bunch of whales waiting over here. All right, it's fine. And our judgment... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, when doing it like this, it can't power it. And so it never turns on. So going north is harder. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's see if we can fix this kind of by hand. Oh no. 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 No, friend. That is not what I wanted. Apparently you can't camera run with these things, with the ghosts. So this is actually kind of awkward, isn't it? And it's going to haunt me. And it won't be the same for... It's only for going north right here. There's going to be a lot of these little issues. Now, the important thing is the ambassador's not speaking. because it will never speak, even though we've done half of this, because we need the other half in order to start the ambassador's speech process. So, okay, that's good. Are they coming? Yes, they are coming. Excellent. And this will trigger another wave of construction once they all arrive. This is neat. Maybe I've undersold bots. I don't like how they're basically the solution to all logistic problems. I understand why bot attrition is a thing. There we go. And they're going to finish the job. Lastly, look up here into the land of preparation. No, once this guy arrives, then we start working on it. Okay, so we're just done. Right on time. So today was a pretty good day. I did everything I wanted to do. 1,000 hours on this factory. Probably the longest I have ever played a single run. Okay, almost certainly. I mean, the only thing that comes even close have to be MMO characters, you know? You dump tons of time into a single one of those. It's kind of the same thing. So it's like a single player MMO, which is, if there are sadder words in the English language, I do not know them. All right, screenshot. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what did I do today? We have finished the material sorting area, the material refining and processing area right here, where we take raw ore and we make useful material at the bottom. We have done the entire alloying area right here. We make all of the alloys and all of the plates and all the things. We have done the entire agriculture line to the extent that it's available to us right now. We still have to do Cridons, but we can't do that until we have Arthurians, which leaves the second to last major area, which is animal husbandry, which goes right here. Maybe I do medical right here. That's a pretty good idea now that I think about it. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Medical area goes right here. Anyway, we're going to do animal husbandry. And yesterday we put in our dairy farm. And today we have made cheese. We put in our cheese maker right here, which leaves us, which is the last ingredient we needed to make a whole lot of specific foods for animals. So tomorrow and probably the next day and maybe even the next day is just going to be lots of food for animals. Just going to punch it all out. And then we're going to start making animals. We're going to probably do sea sponges and trits, because that benefits to being close to fish stuff. So we'll probably do aquaculture first. And then, cotton guts, rocks, ulrichs. We have to do the bees. And that's going to take many episodes to get done. That's fine. But then after that, medical wing. And then after medical wing, there's nothing but science left. And then maybe we'll be ready to take the next step and actually make new science. But don't quote me on that one. It may or may not happen. It's like what? Let's guess 3 episodes here, and then we'll probably call it 12 episodes for the rest of Animal Husbandry, 15 episodes, and then to get the medical wing up and going, sure, we'll call it 10 episodes, so 25 episodes until I actually have tech going again. Yeah, I can actually believe that. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, did good today. Got Casein. Oh, we also put in a next level small part generator, because the little dinky small part generator I put in ages and ages and ages ago when I was first starting up the North Factory, it was finally just getting overwhelmed. And so we built one down here. And that is good. So I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.